Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 18 of Let's Platinum God of War Ragnarok. Alright, let's head back, and if you press the pause menu just quickly, I'll show you the objectives. It says return home to Sindri's. There's always like a little bit of flavor text, and this one it says, I need to hurry home, or father's going to be the one to kill me. Alright, let's go in.
That is not the risk that concerns me. Do we trust the path they would put us on?
I trust their wisdom, and this is the closest thing to hearing directly from them.
You are certain the Giants would not counsel war?
I said that they were wise. In my experience, that goes with being peaceful.
Oh, little brother. Told you we needn't worry.
Atreus, where have you been?
Peeing?
Hope you're all hungry.
I could eat. Is everyone as well rested as I am? Be right down.
Is this sausage?
Sure. Why not?
I remember food tasting better.
I suppose you'd like to try cooking for this lot.
I accept.
What?
Atreus, we are planning our next move.
Oh, so where are we going?
Alfheim, home of the elves.
Alfheim? You hate Alfheim. Why would we move there?
Who there? No, we are seeking information.
The Shrine of Groa, young one. Your father tells me you found it there.
Groa? The Knowledge Keeper? Oh, maybe there's a secret there I can unlock.
Aye. Who better than the seer who saw everything?
I wasn't sure you, Never mind. That's great. Alfheim.
Hey, don't go forgetting this what'll get you there.
You know what? I'm gonna build a bigger table.
More for me.
Tyr, you're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say. If my counsel might help you towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you. Plus, I think it will do me well to see the light of Alfheim again.
That elf light is some good shit.
So, where'd this plan come from?
Oh, from Mimir, of course. I was merely asking how you found me, and he explained the secret prophecies inside the Jotnar shrines. Fascinating.
From there, we set to taking stock of which shrines we'd seen, at which point your father recalled finding Groas outside the Temple of Light. And now that we can actually go to Alfheim, the prudent course of action became self-evident.
Nary a lost step for the world's smartest man. Even without feet, if you'll forgive the levity. I was always fond of our talks, you know?
Aye. And it's good to see you a free man again, old friend.
And thanks to you as well, Brock. These clothes do better than I deserve.
Darn straight. And never mind what Brock had to trade the landlord to get that Yggdrasil seat for you.
The landlord?
He's not the landlord.
Okay.
Okay, I was just waiting to see if they were going to say anything else. I think that's about it. you kind of just like let the conversations play out naturally and then you can move on. So yeah, we've done that and now we're back as Kratos. Now I'll just quickly mention, since last time, hopefully everything is still looking okay on the screen on YouTube, because I got a new monitor and now I can actually play this game at 120 frames per second, which is awesome. You guys won't be able to see that, it'll still be 60 frames, but it's fun for me. It's actually pretty cool. I've never played a game at 120 frames, so this is a first for me. Alright.
This will be of use.
Oh, good. Beast scraps. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Sindri.
He really did it. Tyr really slept in my broom closet. Is that normal for you tall, godly sorts? Or just the ones locked up for a lifetime or two?
Alright, let's have a look at what we can upgrade. My notes say don't worry about upgrading things because we're going to head to Alfheim and find a lot more as well, which I think is a good decision. Just wanted to have a look at this one again because it befuddles me that it's like you get the Nidavellirs and then it's like not that good. It looks nice, definitely looks nice, but it's just not that good. What is it when it's maxed out? No, even when it's maxed out, it's not that great. Okay, we will leave that alone. Let me have a look at special items. So,
And Atreus?
for Atreus, melee attacks against an enemy inflicted with sonic deal greatly increased stun. Yeah, that's a worthwhile one. Let's upgrade that. I'm a little bit cautious of using beast scraps, but we do get a fair amount, so I'm not too fussed. Kavasi's poems will leave, and we can't really do anything else. So, right, we can't do anything else. Just make 100% sure. Nothing's upgradable. There are a few things that are craftable, but I'm not going to bother crafting them. Just like hack silver. Alright, so that's that. Now, I'll just quickly run over to these guys again, just in case they say something different. Now that I've, or say something now that I've been away from them. Okay, no, I think everything's cool. All exhausted. Let's exit.
Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
I like this part of the game. It makes a lot of sense. You know, Kratos remembers the shrine that we found in Alfheim, so it makes sense to go there. And then we just, you know, Brock just so happens to have a seed. Let's give that a shot.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief. My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squidding.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatoskr, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatoskr. The one you know as Ratatoskr is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of, Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I suppose that was to be expected. Anyway, now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise. Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you. So that's why good Master Brock needed an Alfheim seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot.
Okay, realms of possibility. Paths split like branches of the Yggdrasil. Alfheim awaits you with a long and difficult journey. The training grounds of Niflheim hold secret rewards. Svartalfheim may hold unfinished business. Choose carefully. New seeds. New Yggdrasil seeds for Alfheim and Niflheim have been acquired. Choose a realm to travel to. Alright, so we can either go to...
That seed you found unlocks Niflheim of all places. A realm as ancient as it is vaguely sticky.
So we can either go to Alfheim or Niflheim. Right now we're going to choose to go to Niflheim. And we will head to the Raven Tree. It says, the Path of the Mist. Ratatoskr's realm seed leads to the Niflheim training area. Travel here for a place to practice and improve. Let's do it.
If we're not going to Alfheim yet, it's probably best for Tyr to wait for us here. The soldiers we fought in Svartalfheim, those were Einherjar? I thought Einherjar were just spirits in Valhalla until Ragnarok comes.
They were no spirits.
Indeed, brother. Odin appears to have found a loophole. Activated his forces early as a standing army. Perhaps something he could only do without any honest Valkyries around to stand in his way.
Okay, before we enter, let's have a look at a few things that we got. Let's start with Lore, Friends, and Ratatoskr, a large and extremely talkative squirrel who claims to take care of the world tree. He is overly familiar, yet seems harmless and benevolent. His spectral aspects have aided us before and may again. He revealed that the stone given to Atreus by Dino was a seed for use in realm travel. If he continues to prove useful, I may tolerate his excessive blather. Yeah, so basically when we were in Svartalfheim, Durlin gave us a seed, but it was covered in amber resin. Just so happened that Ratatoskr could clear that and allow us to travel to Niflheim. I think I read this one. Yeah. I think I read everything else. The other thing that he unlocked for us is a long list of labors. So have a look at Ratatasks. I actually never realized that, for anxious. So in order to get the bronze tier, you need to read 9 total runes, 12 for silver and 15 for gold. And basically doing each one will give you rewards. We've got Nornir chests, legendary chests, regular chests. So it's just for stuff for basically playing the game. Coffins, Yggdrasil Dew, scrolls, lore markers, and now we go to Ratatoskr's Arrogant for Sparta. So perform 45, 60, and 75 Spartan kicks. I haven't really done that, as you can see. I've only done it once. But there will be areas, or one area in particular that I can think of where we can do that a lot. So don't worry too much about that one. Parries, I'm pretty decent at parries, so I'm already at 75 on that one. And that's the good thing. It keeps track of everything that you've done so far. On the rocks, shatter enemies. So this is one of the ones I was trying to do. That's why I was trying to do so many. I've actually done 19. I think on my practice file, I only ended up at 17 for the entire game. So I've already done more than I had for the whole game. That was like one of the few that I missed on practice. Decapitate and dismember, that'll come with time. Stunned, that will also come with time. 500 enemies stunned is a lot. Charred, enemies burned. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I thought I was going to be a lot further away from that. Red pots destroyed. Hanging loot broken, yeah, so it's valuable to knock down those hanging buckets. Chests punched, wretched nests destroyed. I don't think we get that last one for quite a while. Pots broken, that'll eventually happen as well. Olympian, so this is why I was throwing the rocks. I got up to 9. Batter up, I even said that as a thing. You can find those trees in different places. High ground, you need to do ledge drop attacks. Use the Blade of Chaos on stunned enemies. So the way this works is basically when you stun an enemy, if you have the Blades of Chaos equipped and press R3, it'll count towards this task. As you can see, I've done the Leviathan Axe a lot of times already, 26 out of 150 total, but there's still plenty to go. Rage Unleashed, done it 13 times. Runic activations, I've done 30 out of 200. I've only activated the relic 5 times, but we only got it recently. And then this is just to kill as many things as possible kind of thing. So there are a lot of labors to do, and hopefully we can get all of them done by the end of the game. That would be nice. I may miss out on one, but we'll see. For now, let's head to Niflheim.
What'll it be?
Okay, so Brock's here, but there's nothing new. so we don't need to worry.
You just came to stare?
If we go to the left here, we find a large arena.
Ah, a memory of war. You could use this as a training arena if you like. You'll just be fighting the recollections of enemies. They won't be able to harm you.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. It's a training area, and you can just practice against different enemies. Right now we can only practice against Draugr and Grim, but we'll be able to practice against other ones later. It says the sparring arena allows you to test and hone your skills in combat. In the arena, you have infinite health and accelerated cooldowns. Note, there is no XP or Hacksilver gain in the arena. You also cannot work towards the Ratatasks. In my notes, I wrote that you can work towards these, but I have a feeling you can't. I think I might have made a mistake there, so I don't think you can. I'm not willing to try it out. It's not that interesting.
Odin's ravens? The ones we've been destroying all this time?
So it would seem.
Okay, and now we come up to here, where we have a whole bunch of Odin's ravens.
Free are we, free of the Father. Our half-lives now belong to no other.
What do you think that means?
I don't know, but there's definitely something more going on here.
Alright, so if I haven't missed an Odin's Raven, and I don't think I have, up to this point you can only collect 9. And once you collect, I think it's 6 is the minimum, you can open this legendary chest. I need 3 more to collect that one, and I need 9 more to collect that one. And then I think this one is 28 ravens, 38, and the full 48 for the last one. Don't know why it's not showing, but anyway. Let's open this, because this is actually relatively valuable. We find the Girdle of Raven Tears.
A gift in death, to smother forever the All-Father's breath.
Their thoughts. I can't read them. They seem to like us, though.
One hopes. I suppose we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens when we find them.
Okay, so let's have a look at that girdle. Here we go, Girdle of Raven's Tears. So we gain a tremendous amount of defense, or we gain the same amount of defense, get an extra helping of luck, and it says increases the healing from health stones, rage, and gear. Increases the healing from health stones, rage. Not sure about the gear one, but okay. Anyway, and it looks nice too. So it's a decent upgrade. It's actually not as good as the upgrade I thought I was going to get, because during practice I was using like probably the Vidars, and you lose a bunch of strength but you gain so much defense, so I didn't realize it would be.
Have to be here? Creeping me out, all these poor bastards with their souls cut up.
Brock, what do you think about fate?
I don't. Either your life's all written down somewhere or it ain't. Still feels like you're making choices either way. The shit smells the same regardless of how I got shagged.
Remind me to write that down.
Brock, what a way with words. Alright, that's pretty much all we can do here at Niflheim. It is rather a small realm, which is frustrating, but you know, it's all we can do. For now, so we can go to Alfheim, but instead let's quickly head back to Sindri's house, because I want to do Alfheim next time, and I'm probably going to do an hour-long episode. This episode, I would end...
Mimir, I know this sounds weird, but can you tell me again what happens when someone dies?
Every living thing has a soul, and every soul has 4 parts. Form, mind, direction, and luck. Direction steers the souls of giants, dwarves, elves, and animals toward the Lake of Souls in Alfheim, where all the parts may be absorbed back into Alfheim's great light.
So that's where Fenrir is? The Lake of Souls?
So long as his soul still has its direction, aye, it's well on its way.
Okay. Remember that for later, viewers. Yeah, it's going to be a while before that comes into play, but it will come into play.
Ah, there you are. I knew you hadn't forgotten me.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
Dear, do you know Ratatoskr?
Of course. We were just catching up in your absence. Of the squirrels I've conversed with, he's easily the most dapper.
Alright, so the episode would normally end here, but I want to talk to Ratatoskr because I want the next episode to be an hour in Alfheim. So let's go ahead and do that.
Speak.
If you are ever in need of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw? A magnificent throw, Master Kratos. Truly a seasoned pro. Very well. You know how to reach me now. Well then, what else, friends?
I have a question.
Splendid! I delight in offering my tutelage to the inquisitive.
Over the ledge, by the gateway over there. I noticed these dragons.
Dragons? Oh no, young Master Atreus. Those are leaned worms, the brood of Niflheim.
Niflheim? That's the mother?
Correct. She's also a vital piece of the Yggdrasilian circle of life, as it were. I tend the branches up here, while Niflheim chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth. A delicate balance.
So they're friendly?
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Niflheim is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds...
Familiar.
Until we meet again.
Okay, and now for a little bit of fun.
I am already here, Master Kratos. Perhaps there was some confusion. This is for calling me out here, not for when I am here.
We're ready to go to Alfheim when you are, Father. Unless you wanted to finish something in Svartalfheim first.
Do you just like hearing the sound of the chimes? I suppose they do sound very pretty. Master Kratos, this feels very uncharacteristic of you, but if you enjoy the pretty chimes that much, I will allow you to indulge. Yes, you've done it. Well thrown. Ah, the sound of the chimes is not unpainful at this distance, so perhaps you could not? All right, as it were. So... I see. You're deliberately attempting to push me into some sort of emotional outburst, aren't you? Well, I'm not so easily swayed, my good man. Stop with the stupid chime! Oh dear. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Yep, so you can do that. I'm pretty sure that's the last thing he says. And just before I end the episode, I want to thank ProZD, who is the voice of Ratatoskr. And if you don't know who ProZD is, type his name into YouTube. He is a YouTuber from way back. He is incredibly talented. He's a voice actor. He got Ratatoskr as a part in this game. And massive props to him. It's always awesome to see someone who decided to start doing something out of their bedroom, make it into a AAA game that millions of people play around the world. So congratulations to him. It's a massive accomplishment. All right. Well, with that, we'll leave things here. And next time we get to move on to the realm of Alfheim. And that's good for me because I can do a full hour-long episode to get through a decent chunk of that. For now, though, I want to thank you all for watching episode 18 of Let's Platinum God of War Ragnarok. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.